everyone, it's Anna from P&W Blanks and Sublimation, and we are finishing out our Christmas in July month with a brand new product, and that is these really cute countdown ornaments. They come in kits, and so they have 4 pieces: a back piece, which can be either sublimation or wood, the inside spacer, the inside cog wheel that I am spinning right now, and the front sublimation piece. The front sublimation piece has a small hole for the countdown numbers, and then also there is a different option available for like an elf report ornament that has naughty or nice instead of numbers on the inner wheel, and so we'll be doing both today. The first step is to remove the protective film from the sublimation pieces, which I've already done. And we offer these in glossy and matte, just to be aware. If it's matte, then it has a blue film on it. And here is the Naughty Nice one that I mentioned. And these designs were designed by Melissa Miller, one of our featured designers. And she made both countdown and elf report ornament designs. They also work, we have the same exact kit, just in a larger size for signs, which I will be doing a video on later on. So with our 16 by 20 press, we are able to press all the sublimation pieces at once, and so we're just going to get those prepared. If you're new to sublimation, then you want to make sure that you are taping your designs using heat tape. It's a special kind of tape that is heat tolerant, I would say. Rather than just like your ordinary Scotch tape or something like that that's going to melt when you press it. So make sure you're using specific heat tape. Alternatively, you can use a temporary adhesive spray. I know some people prefer that over heat tape. And I'm quite liberal with my tape just because I don't want those designs to move whatsoever. And after this video, I did realize that it's actually a little bit easier to have the outline of this wheel shape for the numbers, because right now it's just, the positioning is very important to make sure that everything aligns. And I've noticed that the numbers are a little bit hard to make sure that they're in the exact correct place. So I did add that to the template that you receive when you purchase the kits. And that will allow you to position your numbers or your words in the exact right spot that it needs to be in. And then making sure that you tape it really well, like I mentioned before. And if you're not new to sublimation, then all of this looks pretty familiar for you. Basically, you're just taping and making sure that your transfers are in the right spot, and then making sure that you place your transfer face down but up with the wood on the bottom, and then that way you get a nice even pressure when you do finally press your designs. And I'm going a little bit slower than normal just because I'm making sure I'm in frame for the camera, but this is really a quick and easy process. And like I mentioned before, if you have a larger press, then you can press multiples at once and maximize your profits that way by decreasing your time. All right, so those are finally taped up. Definitely add a piece of parchment paper to the top to protect your upper platen, because sublimation ink does bleed and you don't want that to happen. I press these at 385 degrees for 45 seconds in my Cascadia Pro Press by P&W Blanks. I love this press. It has the semi-auto open, so you can change it from auto open to manual. And it also has the pull-out drawer and a whole bunch of other features. Here I'm just taking a peek, making sure nothing ghosted, making sure everything pressed appropriately, and then it will be hot. So make sure that you protect your hands with some heat gloves, or just some people just leave it to peel off the transfer, and like they wait till it's cool. And my designs came out so nice and vibrant. This is the glossy finish on all of these. But like I said, we do have a matte finish as well. And I just love that elf report design. It's so cute. Melissa did such a great job on it. And if you're watching this before August 1st, 2024, make sure to go ahead and check out her site because all of her designs for these are $1. So for $5, essentially for less than $5 actually, you get the whole kit, design included, and then you can just turn around and make so much money off of them. I did wait for everything to cool down before we go ahead and assemble. And assembly is super easy because we have this 3M double-sided adhesive on our spacer on both sides. So you're just going to basically peel, stick, assemble, and peel and stick. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So definitely either grab some tweezers or a weeding tool, or if you have nails, unlike me, then you won't have as hard of a time with this. So grab the appropriate tool to grab the cover of the adhesive there. And then you stick it on, and the main thing that you want to do is make sure that your ornament hole is aligned on both pieces. So you also want to make sure that the edges fit together nicely, so then it gives you a crisp finished product. And with this double-sided adhesive, you have a little bit of play, but not much. So you do want to make sure you're nice and precise, which is a lot easier to do when you're not trying to make sure that you're in frame for a video. But I did a pretty good job here. So like I said, peel, stick, done with that part. And then you're going to put your little wheel, cog, whatever this is called. I'm calling it a wheel. It's not really a wheel, but that's what I'm calling it. So you're going to put that in there. And then this centerpiece goes in, and I just use any kind of glue. This is just a craft glue from the dollar store because I ran out of my Gorilla Glue Super Glue. I do love the Gorilla Glue Super Glue. It just works really, really well. And so that's something I use. Other people use E6000. For me, it's a little bit messier than I would like. And this just is really easy. Any kind of super glue or wood glue would work too, but then you have to deal with the clamps and the drying time and all that. So super glue just makes it quick and easy. And look at that, our wheel turns around that circle. So just kind of, the circle holds it in place. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and peel off the other side of the spacer to reveal the adhesive. Try not to touch it because then it just sticks to you. It is quite sticky. And then you're going to place your front piece. And that's all there is to it for assembly. It's super easy. It takes all of probably 2 minutes. You can even set yourself up something to kind of like some kind of needle or something to make sure that your holes are nice and aligned. You could like maybe a pegboard or something. I don't know. I'm still trying to come up with something. And then it's all finished. And look at that. It spins and counts down for Christmas. You just spin that little wheel there in the back. And then you have your Christmas countdown. And then you're going to do the same thing with your elf report ornament. I did not film that part because it's the exact same thing. Don't want to bore you. But here is the finished product. If you like this video, we'd love to hear from you. Drop any questions in the comments below. Happy pressing!